doing?
That's so big.
It's time for Two Guys and a Goalie with Dustin Nielson, Matt Cassian, and the goalie, Joaquin Gage.
All right, let's get this party started. I'm YouTube Trev. That's Joaquin Gage. This is Two Guys and a Goalie, presented by GS Construction. For over 50 years, GS Construction has been proud to serve our communities and work alongside incredible people. Every member of their team has their own story, but they all share one thing in common: a passion for the work we do. Visit www.gsconstruction.ca today. How's it going, Nasties? How's it going, Gager? We got a jam-packed show coming your way today. I'm going to lay out the show quickly, obviously.
Sure. Why don't you do that?
Blackhawks are in town. We're going to preview a huge matchup. Can the Oilers win 5 in a row? We've got some notes coming after morning skate today. Zach Hyman, game time decision. Trent Frederick, he is in. And the big one, and I'm happy I'm alongside a goalie to discuss this.
Okay. What about?
Connor Ingram. He gets a shutout the other game. And how is he rewarded? With a day off. We'll get into all of that right here on Two Guys and a Goalie. Drop a comment, as always, guys, in the nasty chat. Send us your questions if you have any thoughts, if you have anything to ask Gager. You can text us, as always, 780-218-9999. If you're listening on iHeart, tune in. Thank you. Thank you so much. Where are you listening? I've always been curious of that. Like, how many people are... I'm going to say it. How many people are on the toilet right now? I've been listening on the toilet before. How many people are in the shower getting ready for their day? Maybe you're just waking up. Tell us, where are you listening from? And we got a great program coming your way. 50 minutes, right around 50 minutes of YouTube Trev and Joaquin Gage this fine Thursday, April the 2nd. Okay, I think I've done enough talking.
You think it's a fine Thursday?
I always say
I don't think it's a fine Thursday.
That's one thing. I've always been very guilty of saying fine.
Following up, like I don't like, you know what I don't like? When it's okay to be upset or, not 100% or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And whenever it's, how's it doing? Oh, I'm fantastic. When you're not really fantastic.
Yes.
I
got that.
I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely.
I kind of lie.
Yeah, I kind of got in the habit of saying that every description I write in the morning. I'm like, welcome to the Nielson show. We got a fine, and it's like minus 40 out.
Yeah,
I'm like, we got a fine.
It's a terrible day.
Like, it's a nice Tuesday morning. I've always done that.
What a tease this spring has been.
Yeah, it has been a little bit of a tease. It's, I'm ready, man. I'm so ready.
Yeah.
Have you washed your vehicle recently?
No, I don't. I refuse.
You kind of have to wait. Like, I see people washing in. I'm sorry, confessions, but I haven't washed my car. It's been like at least 4 or 5 months. It's the ugliest car out there.
I like doing it, and then I write on mine, I wish my wife was this dirty. She hates that.
Yeah, that's good. That's so funny, man.
I do it so she can see it right when she leaves.
Like, Joaquin.
Wash your car.
Yes. That is so good. Yeah, no, but it'll be getting a wash pretty soon here. The weather, it's plus in the plus tomorrow. Can't wait. Can't wait to go golfing. I didn't go much last year, Gager. Maybe.
Didn't you go to the goat track or what's that?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I will say I'm going to utilize that a little bit more. Garrett. He's an awesome guy. I remember I stopped by. He's like, yeah, man, here's the keys. I was like, oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, go help yourself. I was like, okay, well, I'll give you a wicked shout out. Recommend your burger because it is legit the best burger I've had in the city. It is so good every time. Very, very good price as well.
Where is it? Rundle?
Rundle, yeah, right at Rundle.
Maybe I'll give you a call because
Rundle Short Course. It's perfect, man.
I know where you live, and
Yes.
it's a dance season for
Right.
competition, so a lot's at the expo.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a shout.
For sure, man. Yeah, please do. Please do. I don't get to really talk with Gage a heck of a whole lot. Usually I'm on my way out when you're coming in.
Mm-hmm.
How's the week been?
Yeah, it's a weird week, right? Like I I don't know why today's the Friday too, which it doesn't seem like a
It's
Friday.
weird. Yeah.
Like I should be more excited. Because it's nice to have an Oilers game on a Friday.
Well, it's
too,
Thursday
right?
today.
I know.
Oh, yeah,
but it's
yeah.
Thursday.
But I know what you mean. But it feels like it is a Friday
because
essentially.
everyone's off tomorrow. Right?
Yes.
So, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Interesting to go from this game's one reason I'm interested in it is because of the fact that the last 4 games I think have been at an emotional level that has raised the play of the Edmonton Oilers.
Mm-hmm.
And now, you look at the standings and the Blackhawks are where they normally are at this time of year. And how do you get yourself motivated to play against the Chicago Blackhawks tonight? Are we going to see another game like, last game was just fantastic. Are we going to see a game like that where you have solid goaltending by Jarry and that stifling defense that makes it hard on the opposition? They should, but sometimes they've shown a different side of their face, I guess.
Yeah.
When playing against the lower opposition. So,
Yeah. That's what I just said that when I was getting Lock Shop set up. Like we can really tell if this team has changed by how they go out there tonight, because this is a lesser team, if you will. And at times this season, the Oilers have come up, been posed the question, are they back right before the game when they play, when they're about to play kind of a bottom of the basement team? And they go out there and then you're like, nope, they're not back. They're not back. So yeah, we'll be able to know a lot more about this team. And yeah, there's a lot at stake. And you bring up a good point. Like you get up for this game. It's tricky because, you need these points, but you do look at the opposition and I go back to, maybe it's a little bit different, but for the Colorado Avalanche last night, like, oh no, you get up for this game, but then also like they just got spanked.
Yeah.
Like no one saw that coming. So
no. And but that's what happens. You look at the standings, these guys can barely, they're just, the TaylorMades are all polished up and ready to go.
Yeah.
And they're just playing footloose and fancy free, and you come out there thinking, oh, we just have to play a good game, and all of a sudden they're trying. And why are you guys trying? And maybe you get into the point where you just don't want to get hurt too, right? Like
there is that, man. There is that.
And that's when you do get hurt, is when you're not going full out.
Yeah.
Because you're hyper aware.
Right.
They chased Blackwood from the net last night. And if anything, if I'm Nobla, that's what I'm emphasizing today. Like, look at what happened in the Colorado-Vancouver game. Top team goes in and just gets dismantled by a team that has no business even being on the same ice surface as the Colorado Avalanche. So, let's see, business as usual. And you got Dickinson and Murphy playing against their old team, so they'll obviously have a few dineros up on the board for the GWG usually. Yes. And the one thing that's interesting too is because when you look at the Chicago Blackhawks, just their stat line and things like that, their penalty kill 83.9% right now, but they've lost 2 of their best penalty killers. So I wonder if that's I got to look up what it's been over the last, say, like 10, 15
what
games
the stretch has been,
to see what it's like. Because the Oilers has been much better, their penalty kill as of late, and they're still only at 77.7%. So I would say the Oilers' penalty kill has been one of their strengths over the last
recently.
10 years. Yeah,
for sure. They've been solid.
Yeah.
They haven't been chasing it. They've looked good. They've looked really good. So yeah, I completely agree with you there. You bring up the point, Murphy and Dickinson playing against their former teams for the first time tonight, being a former player, Gager. What's going through their minds? Are they like what? That's always a fun one, eh? You're like, this is good.
Yeah,
are you nervous?
You see your old friends, your old people you worked with for a long time. You'll get, I heard some of the interview with both of them. And talking about the situation they're in, and how exciting it is for them to be looking at, they're going to play in the playoffs. So it's completely different. And you want to show up your old team too. You want to, and part of you, I don't care. It sucks just a little bit. Even if you go to a powerhouse team and it looks like you're going to get a chance to do well in the playoffs and the possibilities of winning a championship, but your team just kind of let you go too.
Yeah.
Right. So there is that feeling of, gosh, these guys didn't want me, and they want to prove them wrong. So if there's anything, you want to help your teammates beat the former team that they're on, for sure.
Yeah. You got to be feeling like extra amped.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Let's
would.
go. And and you got to want that win as well. I remember when it was obviously the big trade of Taylor Hall and Adam Larson, and the Devils, when they were in town, for the first time, it was Taylor Hall's first game back. Oh, it was a good game. I remember I drove up. Taylor Hall was, yeah, I was a huge, that was when I was a young, and I was 12 when they drafted him. And so I didn't know he was the McDavid to me, right? Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, I love you. This is
that
great.
Was the same voice.
Yeah. I'm like, he's the best. This is awesome. And so, yeah, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to that game. Went to that game, was a really, really good one. Taylor, he got into it with Zach Kassian. He elbowed him pretty good. Zach Kassian wanted a piece of him. There was fighting. Oh, it was great. The Oilers ended up winning that one.
Yeah.
And then after the fact, Adam Larson was interviewed. So, like, how was it? He's like, oh, I'm so happy. I am so happy we beat them. That was a great feeling. Like, you don't want to be on the losing end. So you got to expect a little bit more from those two going into tonight. You brought up the penalty kill. It's been pretty strong for the Edmonton Oilers as of late. The power play, I just want to quickly touch on this. Not so much, Gager. They're struggling. They haven't scored on the power play. They've had 6 opportunities in their last 3 games. It's I just want to, like, a lot of people are making, there's always something. Like, the Oilers are on the first 4-game win streak of the season, which isn't really much.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, their power play though, they're not doing it. Like, this isn't a problem, right? Like, we're really nitpicking here.
I don't think so. Like, yeah, you obviously want to put the puck in the net. But again, I think they've had good looks. It hasn't looked completely disjointed. They still have, I consider, good offensive zone time. Probably simplifying a little bit more would help. You don't have Leon out there, so you don't have, like, one of the best skilled players on the planet. So sometimes simplification and crashing and banging and trying to get second chance opportunities, outnumbered situations down low, that's how you have success, right? And even when the Oilers have a full contingent of their power play, when things start going sour, that's the same recipe for them to get back at it, is just, get it back to the top, get pucks through, go for rebounds, screens, just those simple little things that I think is one of the reasons why they've been successful over the last little bit with the types of goals that they're scoring. They're getting it back, wristing it on net, going for rebounds. It's a very simplistic method of hockey that they're playing right now. So, yeah, that's if I was helping out with the power play, I'd go, look, guys, we're getting some good stuff, but again, we don't have to pass it into the back of the net.
Yeah,
let's bang it from the top. If you have a shot, let's get it through. Let's go look for some garbage and things like that, and outnumber them down low. And usually that creates success on the power play.
Yeah, it really goes to show, like, how much of a piece they are missing in Draisaitl. Like, it's pretty obvious. Like, it's unreal, man. Like, what he does. Like, I think people are like, oh no, it's the McDavid show on the power play, but, like, obviously he's leading the league, I think, in the last, like, 5 years in power play goals. Mm-hmm. This guy is an absolute unit. So, yeah.
And I would say his his production on the power play hasn't been as good as in years
prior.
past.
Yeah, that's
true. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it just looks like it.
Yeah, no, I remember, the number escapes me, but I remember last year I did a video on it because like people were still calling him a power play merchant. But as far as years prior, last year, he didn't have nearly as many power play goals as he did in years prior. So that takes us to the 5-on-5 of this team, and it's been solid. Something that's, and they're just the players have talked about it. Coaching, Knobloch, like they're not rushing, they're not forcing anything like they have in games prior, and it's weird to think like that's such an easy fix, and it took them 70 games to figure that out.
This team's an enigma. I don't understand it. How, and maybe it's just they've been through a lot over the past 4 seasons, you know, and once you have a veteran team, a good veteran team that understands the rigors of an 82 game regular season. Maybe that's just what we're seeing. You're seeing guys that, okay, we'll put it in third gear. It'll be good enough in this division to get us where we want to be. And then, we'll get into 4th, 5th, and 6th when it matters. Cause that's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
Which is, I never thought that could be done. You had to show this type of preparation a little bit more consistently throughout the season. And maybe it's just the fact that they haven't gone on a long winning streak.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Because then, you can say the same thing, and you've heard people talk about this where when a team's on a longer losing streak, there's a few games in there where they should have won but didn't.
Yes.
And you could say the same thing on a winning streak. You find a few games in there where they won, but really they got lucky or snuck one out at the end without playing well. So are the Oilers just a real consistent hockey team?
It sure looks like it. About damn time, Gager.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's good. In the nasty chat, baptized Big Uke. I would have been way more shocked if the power play stayed at 33% without Dry. Nobody should be shocked at all that it dipped. Yeah, completely agree with that. Not to worry with the PP. We're okay. Triple Crown says. Creep at 1-2 or 1-3-4-6. They also haven't gone on a huge losing streak as well. And then keep the text coming, guys. 780-218-9999. Library Pat, good to hear from you, man. My quibble with the power play, even with Draisaitl, is that they sometimes tend to be stagnant. McDavid always moves around, but the others tend to stand in their spots. They're usually better when they're skating. It opens up gaps in the defending team. Library Pat, yeah.
In a sense, though, you don't want everyone roving all over the place. McDavid, that's fine, but like most of those guys, it's like a to B, A to C, and B to A. Like they're going straight lines. Like I do like when even when Hyman, he bumps into the slot, then back down to the far post, or Leon, even where he is, he comes up to like the dot, right? Yeah. And is an option there sometimes. So just to give a little bit more looks, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they all have to be moving, but like just those quick, probably, no more than 6 to 8 feet from where where you think they're situated, just to provide a little bit more movement where it's harder for defenders to go, where is he? Like they're constantly looking, right? That's where you want a little bit more movement. It always was tougher as a goaltender too, because you're always looking, where's that one-timer coming from?
Yeah.
And Leon's over there. So you look always at the slot, you look away, you look back, and he's like off your shoulder. You're like, well, geez. And then the puck gets there, and so you're just, it keeps people on edge, except if you're Ovechkin. Then you can just stand there and bomb it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, sweet. Well, that's the Oilers power play. No worry. They should be fine. They're scoring at 5-on-5, and that's good. That's what this team needs, and they're doing it better. They're clipping at a rate that they haven't done really all season long. So you love to see it, but obviously the big news, and we'll dive into that now, Gager. Tristan Jarry, he has got the nod net tonight, going against Chicago Blackhawks. I want your initial thoughts on that decision.
Terrible.
Yeah.
You never. Goalie gets a shutout. He doesn't get the next start.
Yeah.
That's nuts to me.
It is pretty nuts.
I'd be pissed, tell you the truth.
Okay, good. Because that was going to be my next question. Because how would you feel as a goalie? Like, oh, coach, you like that, coach? I did that for you, coach. It was on my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, coach.
Yeah. You know what you get for a birthday? You said it, a day off. Like, what are you doing? I don't get, like, that's, man. I think you keep rolling with it.
Yeah.
You keep rolling. I don't care if you're playing the Blackhawks or not. And you know what? And it shouldn't be this way, buddy. But sometimes, and this is, maybe I was too much in my head, but if I wasn't the big dog, right, on my team, and then the team's rolling, and then a game comes along and you're playing the lower caliber, and they go, oh, okay, let's throw in the backup.
Yeah.
You're like, crap, man. Like it's almost better to throw in the big dog and have maybe the number 2 play against the higher competition. If you're just looking for him to get a game, because I don't know, there shouldn't be, but I think it is, it's natural for players to kind of, our second guy's in. All right, we got to do this. It changes the whole mindset of everybody. So
yeah,
I don't like it.
Yeah, no, that's
not
fair.
When you're rolling, not when you're
rolling.
You've won. This is the first time you've won 4-0. Why not make it 5?
Yeah.
Like Michael Jordan always asks, why didn't you keep the team together and go for 7?
7.
Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, don't mess with the winning lineup. Yeah, especially with the goalie. Like the goalie's like the biggest reason, I'd say.
He's been the biggest factor.
Yep.
Of this Oilers team.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that since he's been up, he's been their best player.
Yeah. No, absolutely. He's the Prolux bright light of the night the other game. Yeah. Absolutely. Easy guy to cheer for. It's very funny in his post game. I think he's winning the fan base like quite a bit. I don't recall. Stewie Skins. Well, it was a little polarizing there. The people that loved him. The people that didn't like him did not like him at all. But we had Gazdic on today on the Nielsen show, and he said there's something about, especially for this Oilers team that really hasn't had this. Like, I don't know. And like, it's tough to say. Like, do you think McDavid and Draisaitl were ever extremely confident in goaltending with Pickard and Skinner? Because he brought up, like, there's something about going in a locker room. You just look to your goalie and you're like, man, like he's feeling it. And you build off that. Like, you feel his confidence and you're just like, yeah, man, that guy's locked in. And the Oilers haven't had that, in my opinion, and Gazdic's opinion, in quite some time. So you go away from that, and I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around it. Clearly, Knobloch and coaching staff, whoever made the decision, Knobloch, I suppose, they're confident that with the way the Oilers have been playing in the last 4 games, that's in front of Ingram, that Jarry can get the job done against a Chicago Blackhawks team. And they want him, kind of ready for playoffs. Because I get it. That is the only point. But I don't think that trumps,
I just look at the entire situation. 4-game winning streak. Still trying to battle possible for, winning the division and looking at just solidifying you're going to go through 2 Pacific Division team or lower end. You're probably, if you're first, you're facing but I mean, I just look situationally, I just think you keep the ball rolling. You ride it till she bucks you. And I think you're overthinking it a little bit. Why not play your best lineup against the Blackhawks? This is the game you're supposed to win. And then it's set. So you come back with them again and you win this one and you beat the Vegas Golden Knights and you put them in the rearview mirror and hopefully you're staring down first in the Pacific. I don't know. He hasn't played that much, man.
He hasn't.
But to answer your question, your first one, when guys come in, you can kind of sense when guys are, maybe their confidence in their goalie isn't at its highest, like if you're struggling, guys are trying to get you going, right? They'll leave you alone. You're almost like a pitcher at times. They just leave you alone. But guys will come over and say, hey, we need you, buddy. We need your what have you, right? So, but like you said, there is also the times when you're feeling great and you're the only reason your team's doing well.
Yeah.
And you can see it in guys' eyes. It's almost like, thank you, man.
It's like a present.
Yeah,
you just walk in like, that guy's got it right now. I can just see it.
That's one of the drugs of being a goaltender, is just having those other, 21 guys relying on you and knowing that you're the reason that they're of a lot of their success is because you're bailing them out so much.
Yeah.
Right? So, and that's, I think, you're probably seeing that admiration from a lot of Edmonton Oilers guys with the play of Connor Ingram. That's just the way it is. I know he said in his interview yesterday, I didn't do anything, but he was tongue in cheek there. He did a lot.
He's humble.
Like, that was a very impressive game. The last two games, I think they're really good. So good.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that just the way he's playing right now. It's elite.
It's awesome to see. It's really, really good to see. Sight for sore eyes for Oilers fans. And Oilers fans are just loving this guy. And then he's so easy to cheer for. He's giving you exactly what you want, something that you haven't had in quite some time. He's, putting up pretty decent numbers. I got them right here. 6-2-1 in his last 10 games with the goals against average 246 and 909 as well as his save percentage. Where on the other hand, in the other corner, Tristan Jarry, 4-5-0 in his last 10. 4-5. Wait, that doesn't make sense. 4-5-1 maybe. With the goals against average of 5.08, save percentage 827. So significantly not nearly as good. But can this, if you are Ingram, being a goalie, have you ever had something like, can this get you out of a funk, or can this make you go into a funk? You're like, overthink things. I don't know. I'd be like, damn, okay. And then I don't know. I just hate to throw something off. It's clearly going good with him. I would hate for his next game to be like, oh, maybe in his head a little bit. I don't know. I just, I don't want this to bite them in the butt.
Well, the Mammoth game, right?
Yeah.
When he played, he wasn't technically sound by any means.
Yeah.
He was all over the place. But I liked that. I mentioned that before. I liked the fact that he threw caution to the wind and just said, I'm just stopping the puck tonight.
Yeah.
And there was some adversity in that game. He had the double doink off both, who was that? Murphy and Nurse, and went in the net. And you could see him go, what do I got to do here? But he responded. He stopped, I think, the next two shots, one of them had a little bit of a degree of difficulty, and he got his game back and got the win at the end of the day. And he could probably build off that. So if I was with Jarry, before the game, I go, hey man, just go do something you've done 1 billion times before, and just go play the game. Don't worry about the end result. Don't worry about anything else. Your singular focus needs to be just stopping the next puck, however, whatever it takes, and then start putting the Lego pieces together to build it back up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, fair enough. And I hate to...
Do you like him playing tonight?
I hate to ask. Okay, yeah. I'll answer that question, and then I got one for you as well. Do I like Jarry playing tonight?
Yeah.
No.
No,
I don't.
But not for the reasons why I just think that situationally, this is when you're building something.
Yeah, something's clearly cooking. I like what they're cooking with Ingram. Jarry, I do think that the Oilers are more than capable of winning with Jarry. They should be. But you just roll with the hot hand. And I can say, in my lifetime, my 27 years on God's green earth, and then 16 years watching this team, but 12 years of really dialing it in, watching every single game. There's the Cam Talbot year, obviously, back in 16-17 when they made the playoffs. Aside from that, and it's still a smaller sample size. You want to see a little bit more, and what can Ingram do in the playoffs? But from what I've seen, I haven't been this confident in a goaltender for the Oilers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Never watched me play, I guess.
Yeah, I wasn't born then, Gager. And hearing you talk about just the thing that sticks out the most for me is just his rebound control. He just there's not many rebounds that go out. It's like he's a sponge, hey?
You can hear it all in.
Yeah. Where does the puck go?
I don't know. He's probably got 3 stuck in him somewhere.
Because I've been I swear it hits him in the chest.
I know.
And then no puck falls.
Where's the puck?
What happened there?
I'm oh my God.
Yeah. So there's that. His rebound control is great. Don't have to tell you that, but there's something about it, man, where I just have a confidence. If it's an odd man rush or something, I'm just like, damn, I like the Oilers' chances here. And I can't say I've had that with Jarry. Didn't really have that with Skinner. Pickard would randomly kind of whip one out of wherever and make a save every now and then. But yeah.
I'm a lot of it's goaltending, but the Oilers are doing a much better job of limiting time and space too, right? A lot of the shots that are coming through right now, the decisions have to be made quick. There's not a lot of time and space anymore. They're doing a much better job of closing gaps and making it way more difficult, which makes, if NHL guys are, and now it's ridiculous how skilled these guys are, where they can put pucks and how quickly they can get it off. It doesn't take much, right?
Yeah.
And they're making it very hard. Back, when I played, sometimes a slap shot took 3 minutes to get that thing off, right? You could see the guy winding up and stuff. Yeah. But now with these new sticks and the technology, it doesn't take much to launch a missile. Yeah. And the Oilers are just all over it.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. Okay, before we quickly reset and read some texts, as always, guys, text us. You can send us a message in the nasty chat as well, but text us, 780-218-9999. Questions for Gager, for myself. Do you like Ingram not being in the net tonight? Let us hear it. Or anything else, text us, please. That would be awesome. And if not, well, I guess whatever. No worries either. But yeah, so just a question. That was right before you asked me yours. What if Jarry lays an egg tonight?
Well, then
on home ice. The team moves on. Jarry moves on.
No, I mean you put it in the rear view and go with Ingram.
Yeah,
right. He's the guy.
Now it's okay. Okay, this is your last. That was your last chance.
How many games left? 8. Set 9.
I thought it was 7.
Is it 7?
Jeez, I should know this.
I should know it too.
7.
7. So, now the question is, when the playoffs start, who's backing up on the bench?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's a lot more.
Because you're going to call, depending on playoffs, Pickard's going to be back up here at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it gets to it becomes so crucial that if we saw what happened in 2006, right? How beneficial it can to have a guy to come in and be successful off the bench. Does Jarry give you the best chance if that happens, or someone who's familiar with what Calvin Pickard can do in cases where he has to come in? He's done it before. Without an injury, who knows? He probably runs the table the rest of the playoffs last year.
Yeah,
if that keeps going. So, this is something that you can kick down the road a little bit, but I guess you're kind of just hoping that Ingram can continue his play and not get injured.
Yeah.
No. Right?
Well said. Okay, right on. This is Two Guys and a Goalie. I'm YouTube Trev, alongside my friend, my colleague, my financial advisor, Joaquin Gage.
There we go.
Let's go, buddy. Let's see here. GS Construction is hiring now. GS is looking for experienced pipe layers, operators, top men, and superintendents. Visit gsconstruction.ca. And of course, Play Alberta is the presenting sponsor of all of Edmonton Sports Talk. Keep those texts coming in. We've got one from Nate Dogg from Vancouver. They haven't had that confidence in a goalie since Mike Smith. Miss that fire. Yeah, he absolutely brought it. That's a good point. Like they were confident when he was in net, I'd like to think. Kind of an interesting one from Coach Mike. If it will load here. It is not loading.
Is this the 2 weeks ago one?
Yeah, the shutout.
I texted in this. This is from Coach Mike. I texted this in 2 weeks ago. A goalie coming off a shutout doesn't start the next game. Gustafsson isn't starting tonight after shutting out the Mammoth the other night. A coach wouldn't dream of doing that back in the day. It's what current NHL coaches do, Coach Mike.
Is this just a new thing?
I haven't done enough research into it, but I just don't get it. I mean, I know it's a different type of position, but like shutouts are rare.
Yeah.
And usually when a goalie gets a shutout, either the other team sucks or you just have a ridiculous game, right? And I thought that Connor Ingram had a ridiculous game, and the Oilers played well. Like it wasn't a freebie, that game, by any means. That wasn't an easy job. So again, I like repetition, and maybe it's just my age. I don't get it. I think what was it? Is it Ryan Miller, the goalie from Buffalo?
He was in Buffalo there.
He was on Chicklets, and they were talking to him about this, and he goes, "Yeah, everything's changed a little bit. The game has gotten a little bit, obviously, quicker and faster." He said, if I knew how I was able to start all that or bottled that up, I'd tell you, but it's just the way it was. Mm-hmm. He tells the story of I think he was a kid. He told the coach, and it was junior or whatever it was. He goes, "Yeah, I don't feel like playing today." And he goes, and the coach like just got all over him. "You never say that, even if you don't feel well. You never tell a coach that."
Yeah.
Right. And everything's a little bit different now. It's I understand it. Like one of the most fascinating things to me is when I played in Sweden. Guys would check their temperature before games sometimes, and if it was a degree over, it was like, "Oh, looks like I'm sick."
Really?
"Oh yeah," and go home. I'm like, I was like, "Where's Audison?" "Oh, he's sick. He was playing ping pong here 2 seconds ago." "Yeah, I took his temperature. It was 48 or whatever."
Your heart rate's up. You're playing ping pong.
He was 99. And I was like, "What?" And yeah, he didn't play.
That's crazy.
I was like, but there is something to that in a sense. On the flip side of it, are you, by going in injured or not feeling 100%, are you helping your team?
Yeah.
So
I've always thought that. Like
that's and I mean, all these guys, you don't get to the NHL without sacrifice and doing things along the way that increase your intestinal fortitude, right? So
yeah,
that is very it's very hard to pull yourself, right? From sickness or injury and stuff. If you think you can help the team in any way. And sometimes it's just by sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
See guys like Chara, when he broke his jaw, he just comes back with a fishbowl and sits there with a broken jaw. Yes. Like, geez, you know how much that would hurt?
Yeah, man.
But yeah, that's hard, man. But I see both sides a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm from a different era.
Time.
Yeah.
Different time. It's changed a lot. That is for sure. Okay, we talked about special teams quite a bit. We talked about goaltending. Tristan Jarry, he's in the net tonight for the Edmonton Oilers. First start in a minute. One player I kind of want to give some love to. Well, there's actually two players I wouldn't mind talking about. But Matt Savoy, he's been great for this team. He truly has. He's since the Olympics, he talked about it. It's just the game has really it's slowed down a lot for him. And I feel like that's always the thing that people, when they come up from, the AHL or when they come up from junior or whatever, they just talk about the speed.
Yeah.
And when they really hone in on their game and find confidence is when it just slows down. You realize how much more space you have. And it's crazy. That was a break. He had like a 2 week off break. You know, you look at the breaks in summer, you know, you
but
get
he went
that
down
break.
and played at the
He did, yeah. He was playing. And that as well, right? That was his first time being from the AHL all last year to then the NHL and then going back. And then he's like, oh, damn, like this is what I was playing in last year. This felt a lot, you know, trickier last year. And then you go up and then all of a sudden this is the new. And so it's been awesome. But Gager, what do you think the ceiling is for Matt Savoie? Like the future, like, do you think this guy could be a 60-point guy in the future? A top 6 player for the Oilers for a long time coming?
If he, he does look good playing with McDavid.
He does.
I would have to say no, because you can't be a 60-point guy playing on McDavid's wing.
Yeah.
But I think he is capable of. Is he a 70 and 80-point guy?
Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah. I'm starting to buy stock in Savoie. He's found another level. He looks great. I never realized how good his shot was. But a really smart player, and that's the thing. Like, you're kind of seeing that with McDavid now. He can read. They read each other pretty well.
I was always worried. I wasn't worried, but because I don't know why. Sometimes I just kind of looked at him and I thought of Yamamoto. Although
similar,
but smaller. Or whatever.
Yeah,
but I was just like, is he the same type of player as that? Because Yamamoto did a lot of those things that he does responsible. Right. But what I noticed right away from after the Olympic break is he seems way faster. Like, he was always quick, but he's done it a few times where he's gotten the puck and pulled away from the pack, right? And made plays. His vision, his anticipation, where he darts out. Like, he's had a few really good chances where he's kind of lurking in the weeds, and all of a sudden, boom, he's through and he's getting a pass from Connor, and goalie's made some good saves on him, right? But yeah, man, I think that there's definitely something there. And it's weird when a big dog comes out of the lineup, forces the coaches to start using other players in different things, and sometimes that's the best thing possible for a team.
Yeah.
Guys, obviously they get a little bit more responsibility, but I mean, if Leon Draisaitl doesn't get injured and is still in the lineup, do we even see Savoie playing with McDavid? I don't know if we do, right? That's probably Nuge and Hyman. So you don't get a look. And now it's just another option moving forward if, God forbid, something happens to a player and gets injured and you have to go back to it. But if things get a little bit stale or nothing's really working, you can always fall back on, that worked before. I really like that.
Yeah.
It's weird. People are complaining about the power play and Leon being injured, but I think it's been one of the biggest blessings of the season. Yeah. Is like, what's more important, the play of the team lately or the lack of production on the power play? Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, no, absolutely. Great. Very, very good point there. You're dealt a very crappy hand.
My dealt.
Just
looking at my big shoulders.
Yeah, man. You see the start of the show? I was looking at them, damn it. But you're dealt obviously a very crappy hand, and Draisaitl being injured, but I think you've handled it almost perfectly. The only exception being the Oilers power play, which whatever. That's okay. You know, I take the Oilers play everything, the goaltending from defense to offense, playing 5-on-5. And the only thing, that kind of goes down is the power play. Sign me up. So, sign all Oilers fans up, everyone. Like, that's the power play isn't going to be an issue. It's just going to be interesting when Draisaitl returns. Mm. How can you get everything kind of clicking? Right. And that's why I'm fascinated, because the Savoie on the first line, like it's worked. Everything has worked. And you said team, man, like I'm sorry, but this never, in my opinion, never really felt like a team. Like before when Draisaitl was playing, when you're just rolling out the top two lines, Connor McDavid nearly 30 minutes, Draisaitl 25 minutes. Draisaitl even said before the Olympic break, like it's tough when you're only got like three guys, the two lines going. So they're absolutely playing like a team right now. And it's good to see. You got to love it if you were an Oilers fan. So just quickly, I'd mentioned it earlier, Zach Hyman, he is a game-time decision. It looks like Trent Frederick, he is confirmed for tonight for the Oilers. So that'll be interesting to see. I'm sure you guys will be able to break that down a little bit more in EST Afternoons and the Reed Wilkins Show as well. But if Zach Hyman's out, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Who do you slot up there? Time will tell. Time will tell. But Gager, it's that time of the show.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Do you know what? It's not that time of the show. Hire it or fire it. It's that time.
Right.
Yeah, that's
for GS Construction.
For GS Construction. Yes. Sandor, right? Your buddy.
Turan. Sandwith.
Oh, geez, I butchered that. Sorry, man.
It's all right. I've called him way worse.
Okay, fair enough. Awesome. Okay. Yes, it's hire it or fire it right now for GS Construction. They are hiring. GS is looking for experienced pipe layers, operators, top men, and superintendents. Visit gsconstruction.ca. Okay, this is good. I'm very happy with how these came together.
All right.
I put them together. Hire it or fire it. The Blackhawks jersey is the best jersey in sports.
Hire it.
Yeah, I agree. In sports.
Yeah.
I love sports.
It was that's what I wore in junior in Portland.
Yeah.
Like they switched.
Right.
Now, but gorgeous.
Oh,
gorgeous.
It's so
jersey.
cool.
It's different when when you get out on the ice and you're playing against the Blackhawks and they got that jersey.
I love the black and white stripes, that cherry red kind of. Oh man, it's the only logo in the 4 major sports in North America as well that has, I believe it's 5 different colors. So maybe even more than that, more than 5 colors. I don't know, but it's pretty.
There's
sweet.
A little yellow in there.
A little yellow, a little green.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Blackhawks, it's great. Okay, we didn't quite get into this player, but we are going to get into him now. Evan Bouchard will always be labeled as a defensive liability.
It's so hard because, I mean, he has the puck a lot too, right? He makes mistakes. But now, I heard someone say Evan Bouchard's never played behind a goalie that covers for his mistakes a lot.
Yeah. That's a good point.
But unfortunately, I think for Bouch, it's just sometimes the way he looks, right? The way there's not a strong back check, and then there's a few hard strides to go to the bench after. There's just some interesting looks with Bouch. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think, Bouch, I think he'll always be considered a defensive liability, but fantastic defenseman.
Yeah. I agree, man. And it's tough because there's just that narrative on him.
Yeah.
And even what it is, that's the narrative. So non-hockey fans that kind of jump on the bandwagon, all of a sudden they hear this guy. So they're going to be saying that. But I said the other day, if he goes 2 months playing flawless defensively, if he's playing flawless defensively, and then makes, people won't give him any credit in that 2 months. But the second he makes one mistake, people are like, there he is. He's a defensive. So I think it's stuck with him for the rest of his career.
People have talked to me and it would be upset if he won the Norris. Yeah. And they're Oilers fans.
Yeah,
what?
I love what Gazdick had to say on Bouchard today. If you want to check it out, second hour of the Nielsen Show today. Okay, this is a good one. 19-year-old Celebrini is better than 19-year-old McDavid. In Celebrini's second season, 19-year-old, 73 games played, 40 goals, 65 assists, 105 points. McDavid, 82 games played, 30 goals, 70 assists, 100 points. So Celebrini already has more points than McDavid did in that season. He's got more goals, and he's 5 back on assists.
I'm going to hire it.
Yeah.
It's just he plays. It's a different style of game that he plays.
Yeah.
Right. It's highly skilled, but dog on the bone Hyman.
Yes.
Right. Did you see that game last night?
Yeah, man. Just awesome.
He was awesome.
Yes.
It was a joke how good he was, and he's there's an old cartoon I used to watch with the Tasmanian Devil. That's how he's like out there. He's just ripping around and always moving, always stopping, starting, hitting, tenacious on pucks, stripping pucks, ridiculous shot. He's going to be one scary individual in a few years.
Yeah. It's very impressive. If you're a hockey fan, it's so easy to admire and just appreciate. Pete DeBoer during the Olympics, he talked about it. He said something from, I've watched the top talents of the world at very young ages, but I've never seen someone this young just want that puck more.
Oh yeah.
Like he's just like, he doesn't have it I'm going to go get that puck. It's pretty cool.
The first thing that impressed me about him watching him was last season. I was at the game against the Sharks, and Leon tried to give it to him, and he turned around and whacked Leon super hard, on the tried to injure him too. He wasn't putting up with it, and he had a great game. Leon had nothing that game, and he was going toe to toe as an 18-year-old. I was like, wow. And then you see what he did this year. I can't wait to see what type of player he develops.
What's the ceiling? Hey, it's going to be awesome to watch.
Man, there's so many. It's like you went into a lab and you took pieces of tons of the best players and put them in. He's got so many great attributes.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well said. Well said. Okay, last one for you, Gager. Because it is Easter. Cream eggs. Or I guess this is just which one would you want? Cream eggs or mini eggs?
Oh, are those Cadbury eggs?
Yeah.
With the cream? Yeah, those are. Well, I liked those as a kid, but I think I went into sugar shock when I had one a couple of years ago. I'll go with the mini eggs.
Oh, happy you said that. Happy Easter, Gator.
Hey, thanks, man.
That's actually from JMO. You just left an extra one, but I'll give it to you.
Sweet. Oh, we'll keep it here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I was munching on them all morning show. They are so good.
Nice. Death by chocolate.
So good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, awesome. The Coob has entered the room. I think this is when they usually go to him and ask what's up. So
Coob, what's up?
What's up, Coob?
Not too much, man. How are you?
Whoa. I'm very good, man. Very good. What do you got coming on the EST afternoons today?
Yes, we'll have a busy show. Guy Flaming will be stopping by to talk about the Oil Kings Blades series. Oil Kings tying it up at 2-2 yesterday. Now, they haven't led the entire series. He'll tell us more about that. Of course, we'll dive into all the Oilers news. Trent Frederick expected to suit up. Zach Hyman, game time decision. Jarry starting. We'll dive more into that. Get into Blackhawks preview as well. Screw it, let's do it parlay for Play Alberta. And certainly, last but not least, the Red Light District.
Perfect.
Joaquin Gage.
That's great.
Evan Bouchard in the nasty chat. I think he said, you're the liability.
That's so good. Man, those will be my favorite things to the end of time. I love that so much. Oh, no, this has been great, Gager. Did you have fun?
Of course, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Well, it's so nice to catch up with you.
I don't act like it, but I do think you're okay.
Okay, no, that's cool, man. Right. You're more than okay.
I know.
I know, man. That's so awesome. Sweet. Nasties, thanks for tagging along with us in the last hour. We had lots of fun. Hope you have a wonderful long weekend. That's it from me. For Ice Cube in the house, for Gager, this has been Two Guys and a Goalie, presented by GS Construction. Up next is EST Afternoons. Talk to you later. Happy Easter.